Welcome to the Man Scouts podcast. I am your host, the All-Father, Captain Colin, with my co-host, Daddy Dalton.
What's up?
What's up? And you guys don't know, but this is our second take of this episode, okay?
We tried doing it last night when we were both sleepy boys. And
we were shreepy. We've been gone for some time, but we've been gathering our powers.
Combining them into one massive Kamehameha.
Yes. I've never seen Dragon Ball Z, but I think we're doing that.
That is Dragon Ball Z reference.
Dude, so we just,
or one massive spirit bomb for all the DBZ fans out there.
Ooh, a spirit bomb.
Spirit bomb.
My brain goes in a different nerd direction. There's like a Sith thought bomb thing that happens. Bomb? Yeah, it's pretty legit actually. It happens in the Darth Bane series for those of you who are fellow nerds. Anyways, we're both fresh from the gym. We're feeling good. We're feeling fantastic.
We're feeling naughty.
Are we? We're a little, we're feeling a little naughty.
I had a great gym time today.
Yeah, what made it so great, dude?
Dude, there was a kid from back home, dude. I won't name his name, but let's just say his name's Jackson.
Yeah, dude, don't name him, dude.
It's his real name, too.
Oh, awkward, dude.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at that. But dude, he looks at me and he's staring at me, which, I mean, it's not often you see a Greek god at the gym. So I get it, dude. I get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'd be staring too. Like, so I'm looking over there and it's like breakfast time. So it's like, I'm looking like a 5-course meal and he's over there drooling, right?
He's over there seeing if he can get an order of whatever you are.
Can I have some
slice
of that? And anyway, what ends up happening is he's like, is your last name Beebe? And I'm all, yeah, dude. And I'm like, what's up, bro? Because I recognized who he was. I made eye contact with him. I was like, oh, it's Jackson from back home. And he's all, dude, you're huge. And I'm all, thanks, man. And he's like, no, you're huge. Dude, made my day, dude. He said I was huge like 7 times. He's like, look at your shoulders. And he's like, are you on anything? And I'm all, no, just protein.
Just a lot of sadness.
Yeah, exactly. I said that, dude. I was like, get your heart broken enough times and you just get big, dude.
It's the best way, I think, to accept a compliment and you're not really accepting it. You're just saying like, yeah, just be sad. People be like, do you go to the gym? Like, you must go to the gym a lot. And I'd be like, only when I'm sad. So yeah, all the time.
Every day.
Every day.
All day.
Yeah, dude, that is awesome. Just hyping you up, just giving you some bro props.
Yeah, so I kind of walked away though, and I think I don't know if you believe me about not being on steroids. Just kind of like the way that he was acting. I was kind of like, which fine, whatever. I mean, question my integrity. That's cool. You'll learn.
Believe me or believe me not, my empire is growing.
Yeah, my empire will always trust me. And this is exactly how I always said I was going to take over, is with subtle honesty. Okay.
I haven't heard you say that, but that's awesome.
I used to say it a lot. I've said it to a lot of people, maybe not you, but I definitely say that.
Well, good for you. Well, yeah, dude, I think that's a pretty awesome compliment to get.
Right.
In fact, we should just randomly be accusing the homies of being on steroids to just hype them up, because that feels good.
That is a good idea, actually.
You're like, what's that, dude? Are you, are you taking something, dude?
Bro, you've actually kind of gained like a lot of muscle mass, like unbelievable. Do you juice?
Are there any needles in your bag?
Do you take some, dude? Are you on that gear train, dude?
Do you consume illegal steroids?
Bro, who's your dealer? Can I?
Because I'm concerned about you. You're looking freakishly huge.
You're looking way too sexy for normal you.
Way too sexy.
That's kind of a backhanded compliment, though.
Dude,
you're not normally this sexy.
This is
something
abnormally
wrong?
Sexy of you today.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
That's hilarious.
Have you been getting more girls lately? Because I could see why.
That's so funny, dude. I think the other thing that makes me think of Henry, my son in the background, he agrees. Hey, you look like you're on the sauce.
He does.
You can't see it, but he looks huge. I will protect the identity of my child, except for the fact that you could potentially find his identity on my social media. So
you could definitely find it. Actually,
you could find it.
What else?
But yeah.
Oh,
I always have the rule of. Oh, you didn't see what that was? You didn't see what it is?
Someone's a Mug Club subscriber.
Maybe, maybe not. I used to be. Not anymore.
Hashtag Mug Club.
I did it twice, though, so I got 2 mugs.
I need to do it.
Yeah, if you cancel and resubscribe, dude, you get another mug.
What's nice.
I know. Isn't that great? Mug. But that reminds me of my rule. Like when you're talking about being stared at, this is the thing I always tell people, and it's actually true. It's actually what I think as a married man, right?
But of course,
in the gym, there's a lot of people around there, right? People try to look hot. And I have this rule. My rule is this. I get looked at. I don't look, right? There's 2 types of people. The people that look and the people that get looked at. All right? So remember that, kids. 2 types of people.
2 types. Lookers
and hookers.
And onlookers.
I'm just kidding.
And hookers.
And onlookers. I think lookers and onlookers are the same thing.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't know.
The looked and the lookers.
And the looked.
That's awesome. Well,
dude, what oh, sorry, I interrupted you. I apologize.
Yeah, way to interrupt me. Jeez.
I interrupted.
P.S. If our voices sound weird, it's because we're still recovering from shenanigans. We're recovering from shenanigans.
We've basically been partying for 2 weeks straight, and with the boys, obviously.
The boys.
With that comes a lot of yelling, a lot of roughhousing. So we're tired. We are tired. Unhealthy. We've both gotten sick. And now we both have deep, raspy voices, which is why we decided to record a podcast so that we can see. This is going to be the sleep section of the podcast.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you put some smooth jazz over this episode, it is sensual because our voices are melodically low.
They look
and you typically have a melodically low voice to begin with.
It's true, dude. When I wake up in the morning, I've had girls want me to call them in the morning when I wake up just so they could hear my voice.
He's not lying about that. I know that would sound like something he's lying about people, but I can attest. People love his voice. When he orders a pizza, it's always got the best toppings on it.
Yeah, they're like only high quality for a high quality voice like yours.
Yeah, they're like, is this guy famous? His voice sounds famous.
You know, dude, it actually, Dan's wife said that I have a radio voice this weekend.
Dude, that's the most frequent comment you get, right?
Yeah, I get that
it's
all
radio
the time.
Voice.
Yeah, they're like, that's this awesome. Guy. I'm all for it. I should get what?
We should get into to voiceover.
How do we do that?
On the side. It's pretty easy. I've been looking it up. I'll talk to you after the pod about it. But
hey, hey guys, we're not going to share those secrets to you. This is
not going to share the secrets with you.
Our thing.
But if you hear our voices in an upcoming Disney movie, you'll know why. It's because we became voiceover artists and took over the trade by storm.
Think about that, or don't, because you don't need to.
But here's the thing: if we become voiceover artists, we're going to be different demographics, right? You're going to be cast as the Supermans, the Batmans, the leading men, the low voice persons, and I'm going to be like the whiny teenager voices, like, "Oh, guys, we're going to get in trouble." That's going to be my roles all the time.
I'm going to be the hero.
You're going to be the hero. I'll possibly be the gender ambiguous voices that they do for inclusivity.
I changed my mind, dude. I want to be the villain.
You want to be the villain?
Yeah, I want to be the bad guy.
You're going to have to be a little bit snarly then.
Yeah. I'll be like, we don't do that in my house.
Listen to my evil plan.
Subtle honesty, ladies and gentlemen.
Speaking of villains, the biggest villain of the sport of MMA has returned. Jon Jones. I know that many of you might not be MMA fans, but we promise this is going somewhere. Jon Jones, who many have considered to be the best of all time in MMA, is returning to the sport. Now,
meanest to that much.
We know he's mean. You know how we know he's mean? Because he hits women with his cars. Car.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Really. So
but they have to be pregnant.
They have to be pregnant. Yeah. Only the pregnant ones. So he had pregnant women's car a long time ago. He had some legal stuff with that. He got
to be fair, I don't know that he did it on purpose.
No, he didn't do it on purpose. But dude, to be fair, he didn't fight on purpose a lot of the time. Homeboy was like doing cocaine nights before his fights a lot of the time.
What do you mean he didn't fight on purpose?
I mean, he didn't devote his entire life to it the way that some people do. He's just really, really good and can do cocaine the night before a fight and mess somebody up.
Yeah, there's probably no residual effects of the cocaine. I was going to say, if you could do cocaine and fight, you're probably going to win, dude.
I'm just saying, dude. He did the night before, so it's well worn off.
Yeah, so it's probably off. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. That guy's, but he's also kind of an a-hole. Like, he goes for the mean strike. Like, he'll try to kick the side of your knee so that your knee blows out.
Yeah, he tries to blow out knees.
It's messed up. Guy's a dirtbag.
It's effective. You know what I haven't seen him do, though? The thing that the Kamaru Usman does that some people do is they do the foot stomp when they're in the clinch. They stomp on your toes.
He definitely does that.
Oh, he's foot stomps? I haven't seen it in a while. Well, he is mean. Yeah, he foot stomps.
He foot stomps. He shoulder checks people in the head.
Shoulder checks are actually really strategic. They're pretty good.
I'm not saying I think foot stomps are strategic.
I don't know, dude. I feel like foot stomps are just like dumb. It's
really?
Like no one's gonna submit via foot stomp. You know what I mean?
You've been stomped on the foot though, dude. It hurts so bad.
Yeah, I know, but it's not gonna like make me release in a clinch. I don't know.
Anyway,
maybe I'm wrong. We'll have to do the foot stomp challenge later on.
So why is Jon Jones coming back?
He's coming back. Well,
because him and Dana White have something in common now.
Oh, because they have something in common. Because Dana White started hitting girls. Oh, Dana White. Yeah. So Dana White, president of the UFC, he got in an altercation with his wifey on New Year's Eve. Luckily, I have the footage.
Really?
Here. I have the video from the TMZ video. Okay, you ready for this? So let me know if you can hear it. There's not going to be much to hear, really. TMZ. So they're upset. She's like, don't touch me. Oh my God.
They looked like they were dancing just fine. Oh, now she's mad.
Mad. It's okay, honey. Oh! One more for good measure. Oh, and then we don't see what happens. They probably get separated. Yeah. So, as you can see, really back the footage. Right about here. Yeah. Oh man, it's so hard to tell with all this.
So it's an open hand hit. I thought he punched her.
It's open hand for sure, yeah. I've never seen the footage this close up. So yeah, Dana White. I mean, it looks like they were kind of in the club and probably something was happening. Like, I mean, that looks like a situation where like she saw something on his phone and he's like cheating or something, and then
or maybe
she's like upset.
In the club.
Yeah, or something in the club. Like he's dancing exclusively with the homies, and she's like, "Come on."
She's like, why you never dance with me anymore, baby? And I'm guessing they're still together, right?
They're still together. They've been married for 30 years.
Good for them.
No, 26 years.
It's basically 30 at that point.
Yeah, they rounded up to 30. Yeah.
Good for them.
Here's the thing. You're a legal expert on domestic violence. What happens there?
Well, I mean, I don't know what state they're in, but in this state, it's if I saw that, if somebody called the cops and I saw the video footage, I would. Oh, you know what?
You tell. Okay, I can tell you exactly where it was. By the way, it was in freaking Mexico. It was in Cabo San Lucas.
Oh, nothing.
They don't care. They don't care there.
Not my country, dude. Here though, I'd probably take both. What I would do is I would cite them both. Because it's a shall arrest offense. So if it's a domestic partnership, you have to make an arrest if there's evidence.
Just to separate them?
No, it's so that the state can possibly press charges.
Interesting.
And so what I would do, since she was the predominant aggressor first, and then it was clear he had the situation contained, and then tried slapping her, I would cite them both. They would both get a citation in lieu of arrest. Nice.
The only thing that would have made that clip better for me is if like one of the famous referees, like Herb Dean, was like,
Wait, what? Oh, he's like separating them?
Yeah, he's like, You know,
go. Oh my gosh,
fight,
dude. So what do you think about that?
Well, yeah, it's big tough because it's definitely not a good thing. Like there is a moral line that many men hold, which is to never hit a woman. Right? There's not really an excuse. Do you hold that same conviction? Is there any situation where you'd ever be like,
but yeah.
what's the situation?
Well, one would be on duty.
Okay, clarify.
I mean,
Like
if I have
whenever
to
you're on
detain,
duty, you could just hit women.
if I have to detain a girl, I'm not saying I'm going to hit her willy-nilly.
Right, you're going to be strategic. You're going to go for the chin with the left hook.
It depends, man. I mean, this is the problem that people don't understand is like situations, especially in law enforcement, they're dynamic situations. So one minute it might call for a specific set of use of force, and then the next second it's no longer qualified.
Sure.
So what I'm going to say,
Dana White said that was a dynamic situation.
That wasn't. That wasn't a dynamic.
It's a dynamic situation. Okay, new banner. It's gonna say dynamic situation.
I'm gonna say this though. I like nobody likes getting hit in the face. I mean, see, here's the problem, right? You can't hit a girl. You can't.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say this too. If a girl ever hit me, like in that situation, so we're married, and she hits me,
sure,
we're done. It's not.
Yeah, that's not something that could really happen.
Yeah.
Even if it's a dynamic situation.
Well, because girls will do that. Girls will hit somebody, will hit a guy in particular, and they like, oh, it's fine because I'm not going to have any consequences. And it's like, no, it's just as wrong for you to do it as it is for the guy. It's not okay. The only difference is the guys are stronger, and if they want to, they can, hold both your hands and hit you twice in the face while you can't do anything about it, like Dana White did.
Yeah, dude. I'd be goofing around like I'm Anderson Silva. I'd be like, oh,
I don't know, dude. It's hard to say, man.
Here's the thing. They've been married for a long time. They have kids. I don't know. I don't think they have kids. Well, do they have kids?
They probably have kids, dude.
Because, dude, that sucks for your kids to see.
Have kids? It does suck. Well, all I'm saying is, dude, is women have been fighting for equality, and Dana White gave it to them, and now everyone's mad about it.
That's true. That's true, dude. He did give equality, and the equality,
dude.
The equality is he lets women fight. He's no stranger to seeing women get punched.
Well, and let's be honest, if that was a man slapping you, you'd slap him back, 100%, and you'd be totally justified. True. It's different because it's a girl. Also, it didn't look like she hit him that hard. Didn't look like he hit her that hard at the first one. The second one. Now,
this is one of the things that he said when he was like doing reports, right? Or, being interviewed. He said, hey, we've been married for like 30 years. It's never happened before. His wife says it's never happened before.
Oh.
Do you believe that? You believe it's never happened?
No.
It's rough.
I'm not going
to. And the other thing is, like, Dana White has been one that said for years, like, he's released people from the UFC who have hit women. And, well, they've been charged with it and found guilty.
Yeah.
But he says, like, you've heard me say for years, there's never an excuse for a guy to put his hands on a woman.
Oof.
And, yeah.
Oof.
Big suck. And so a lot of people are calling for things like him to step down and other type of stuff. I feel like it's a personal issue between him and his wife. And if he starts sucking or his presence becomes like a not good thing for the UFC, sure, step down. But I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think it's a personal issue. I don't think it's okay to hit your wife. But I'm also kind of curious why she hit him.
Unless it's a dynamic situation, right? Because you said that. You literally said dynamic situation.
Well, if a girl's coming at you with a knife, which in my profession is not unheard of.
Sure.
Is it okay to hit her? I'm going to say 100%.
Well, at that point, you're not just going to hit her. You're going to use like a front kick to keep her at distance,
Yeah, well, honestly, you're probably going to just shoot her. But what I'm saying is there's situations as well where you can't just let her, like sometimes you have to use force. And that's all I'm saying. Are you going to punch her in the head? Probably not.
You heard it here first.
You're probably going to be able to just grab her arms, put it behind her back. But there are situations where it does, you have to use force. And that's what I'm saying. In most instances, though, no, you don't need to hit a girl.
Okay, my question is this now. Have you ever been hit by a girl?
No. Well, yeah. Not on duty. I've been slapped by a girl before, though.
Who was it?
Is
it time for T-texting time?
My ex. I think it was supposed to be playful, though, but I didn't find it very playful. In fact,
which one?
The ex-fiance.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like something she would try to do be funny, and it's not funny.
Yeah, I think it was more of like a play thing. I think but I didn't like it. I don't like being hit in the face.
Not cool, dude. Not cool.
But you know what I didn't do? Didn't hit her back. Didn't hit her back.
There you go, dude.
Yeah.
Proud of you for showing the restraint.
I was like, I'm not going to do that because I don't believe in equality. But
because bibbity boppity, women are property.
Yeah, and I don't treat my property
that's why I don't
disrespectful. No, but I'm curious, dude. I want to know why she's slapping him.
Dude, probably some stuff, dude.
If she
first of all,
because if he cheated on her, and then he got slapped,
it's kind of valid. You kind of just take it.
You got to take it.
You just got to take it.
You can't be getting hit in the face.
Sure.
Or hit her in the face. In fact, I can't think of really any situation in that situation where it's probably justified to hit her.
It's not. Yeah, it's not. Here's the thing. Let's look at the data. Okay, Dana White recently slimmed down, got skinny, got shredded.
Looking good. Yeah, he was looking pretty built there.
He's been looking pretty built, right?
So you're saying. So what Colin is saying?
What I'm saying
is he possibly got a little too friendly with one of the ring girls, one of the Monster Energy girls.
All I'm saying is here's what you got going for you when you're Dana White. You're rich. You're famous. Yeah. Okay.
You run a huge league of MMA fighters.
You run a huge league of MMA fighters, which is a really cool thing, right?
Yeah.
So you got all these things going for you, and then you just get that much hotter, right?
Yeah.
Like you're not that hot, but you get a little bit hotter. It's over. Right?
Well, did you see his arms? They were looking great. He was looking great.
I'll tell you what, USADA's not testing him.
No.
They're not testing him. No need to.
So then your wife catches you cheating at a club on New Year's Eve. She slaps you, and then you grab her hands and slap her back twice. No good, dude.
No good.
No good.
Not a good thing.
No good. And I don't know if that's actually what happened, but in my head, it's possibly what happened. In which case, then you just hit and cheated on your wife.
That's a twofer.
That's a twofer, dude. You got to give her at least the win of hitting you.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know what his net worth is right now, but this seems like a prime divorce time if you are going to divorce, right? You want to, from a female standpoint, you want to divorce him at his maximum earning potential.
She's not doing it, though.
Why?
She's not gonna.
She's not gonna?
Nah, dude. She's living high. She's not going to do it.
You're making a lot of sense here. You're making a lot of sense.
Nah. From my training and experience, not gonna happen.
Wow.
If it was gonna happen, dude, she would have pressed charges for him hitting her. Which, you know what? Actually, maybe she can't press charges for him hitting her because it's in Mexico. But she would try. She would civilly sue him. That's the problem.
Ooh.
She would civilly sue him as well as get a divorce. And then she'd wreck him in court.
She would wreck him in court.
She's not going to do it, dude. Nah. Not a chance.
I wonder where they reside, where they live.
Probably
they probably
Vegas,
live in Vegas, dude. Well, yeah, the UFC Performance Institute is there. They have tons of fights there. There's so many things going on. Can you hear my kid, by the way, in the background?
No.
Okay, he's making sounds. He's having a good time. He's acting like he's Dana White's wife getting hit.
Dude, I want to make it clear because I feel like people
make it clear. Make it clear.
Maybe people think that I'm not like ugly Nurse Dalton here talking.
Yeah.
I think people think that steroids are the answer, and they are. They are. But I don't hit women. Okay. I don't advocate for the hitting of women. What I'm saying is to say an indefinite statement like it's never okay to hit a woman. It's absolute. It's not true.
And only Siths deal in absolutes.
Yeah. And wish I was a Sith, but I'm not.
No.
Because
he's
there
like,
are,
I want to be in Slytherin, and instead he's in Hufflepuff, you know? That's how it is.
Like if a girl dumps boiling water on you, it's probably
hitting time.
You're probably okay to defend yourself, because at that point, she's also probably gonna hit you with the metal pan.
It's clobbering time.
But then it's more of like a try to get out type of thing, not like beating her up. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's generally the rule of thumb is evade, be protective, right?
Yeah.
And if there's no way to like get out of the situation, right? That's when you have to subdue your opponent.
That's the thing. That's what I'm trying to say. It's the only time is when you're trying to end the fight, right? That's what I'm saying.
Sure.
But there's no reasonable, like, if you're dealing with reasonable people, you're never gonna have to hit a woman ever. There's never a point.
All right. Well, we have a contrasting scenario here with a man who has shown great restraint, and I wanted your take on this because you have an inside line into the inner workings of police. News story recently became a viral meme. Policewoman sleeps with 6 colleagues.
Nice.
6 of them. All right. And that's her.
Police sleeps with 6 colleagues. Husband reacts. What's the husband's reaction?
Well, that's what I'm getting to, dude. He didn't hit her. Right?
Well, that's good. Also, I don't think you should in that situation.
He says is standing by his wife.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, the boss of the police officer, County Sheriff Chad. First of all, County Sheriff Chad, pretty cool name. I don't know how he's doing it. He's more of a man than I am, but he's trying to salvage his marriage. That's just how I expect him to sound because they're from Tennessee. But
yeah, probably.
Anyways, so the reports are she was fired after allegations emerged. She engaged in sex with coworkers, sent them nudes, took off her top at a Girls Gone Wild themed hot tub party. Never been invited to one of those, by the way. And performed oral sex on 2 fellow officers while on duty. On duty. Now, Dalton.
Yep.
I want to know. Is this an aberration? Like, is this an abnormality? Or is this just a regular Tuesday?
It's a regular Tuesday, man.
So it is a regular Tuesday. These type of things happen all the time?
Yeah, well, not the on-duty stuff. Like, that's bounds for termination immediately.
Really?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. But, like, as far as, like, girl officers sleeping with multiple men in the department, that's not new. That's a tale as old as time.
Tale as old as time. You're working late night with your partner.
That stuff happens. Unfortunately, it happens disappointingly often, I think.
Interesting. So my question is this, is like...
And it's not all female officers either, but it does happen frequently.
Hashtag not all female officers.
Yeah. Some female officers are great, dude. And it's not all male officers either, but unfortunately, there's enough that it's like it's a common occurrence.
Okay, so why? Why in policing?
I don't know, dude.
What is it about policing that makes these things a commonality?
Yeah, that I don't know, dude. But like I thought about it too, because I think a lot of it has to do with like I think a lot of girls get in. At least I've heard from at least one girl. It's like they get into the profession, but they're like. Part of it's like they're attracted to people in that profession. Oh. And then they're surrounded because it's like a certain personality type a lot of the time. It's people like really
who are okay with the risk.
Yeah. A lot of like real type A personalities.
Interesting.
Real like, loud and, real outgoing personalities, a lot of them.
What are you trying to say, dude? Is that you?
Dude, I'm just a unicorn, dude. I'm unique in all facets.
There we go.
I'm not like other people. Okay,
he's not like other officers. Men. Is that what you say to girls? You're like, I'm not like other officers.
I'm not like other officers.
I hit every race.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Predominantly white people, actually. But Nah, dude, it's just I think they and then you spend this is the other thing is you spend an absorbent amount of time, and I don't think most people like have boundaries. Like when I was dating somebody, like there was I wouldn't ride in a car, like two-man in a car with a female officer. I just didn't like that.
It's just your rule.
Yeah, it's just my rule.
Hashtag Mike Pence.
Hashtag Mike Pence. Yeah. See, like when Mike Pence refused to go out to dinner alone with like a female colleague of his without his wife, like people like crucified him for that.
They
And it's like
flipped out.
that's freaking that's a gentleman right there. That's a guy.
It's a smart move.
Yeah, that's a guy who doesn't want any sexual allegations.
Allocations or allegations.
Allocations or allegations, exactly. And two, he's a gentleman, dude. He's respecting his wife, and that's a guy who's gonna go far in his marriage.
Yeah, dude. It's kind of just like eliminating the danger zones, right?
Yeah. There's just no need. It's like, oh, my wife's not gonna be. I'm good. I don't need to go.
It's like, dude, if you're on a diet, get the stuff out of your pantry that is contrary to the diet. That's it.
Exactly. And that was my mentality when I was in a relationship. I didn't ride two-man with a female officer that was, so I was like, no, I'm good.
Nice.
So that's just but I, like I said, dude, I'm different.
You're
like
different. You're different.
I'm not the same.
Yeah, well, there's been lots of great memes about it.
Oh, yeah. My favorite one is, dang, dude, these 5 guys lost their jobs for sleeping with somebody who looks like Morty.
I saw that one too.
Like, it's so mean, but it's true, dude.
It's very mean.
It's hilariously mean. Dude, like pull up a picture of her and then pull up a picture of Morty, dude.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I can find it.
Yeah, just find the meme, dude.
That is so funny. I found one of the memes right here.
Let's see. Also, yeah, oral sex on duty, also no good, dude.
Also no good. Sorry, babe, not tonight. Work was super rough.
Oh, brother, dude, that's bad.
Oh, man. Hey, dude, it's just big suck for the guy. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude. I'm shocked.
Even after you've chosen to forgive, like having that publicly out there, it just freaking sucks.
Dude, he's in a good spot. He could leave her, and there would be so many girls who would probably be like, I'm so sorry, you deserve better.
Oh, yeah? You think that's the angle?
I don't know. It seemed like a good idea, though.
Yeah, dude, it's big suck.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, it takes a big man, and there's big men out there. And then there's guys like us who get accused of using steroids but do not yet.
Just big men.
Just big men.
See, that's the thing, dude, is maybe that's why I wouldn't do it, because I'm already a big man. So I'd leave her. I'll be like, later, loser.
It's it's a tough thing.
Plus then, dude, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? The court's going to side in your favor. They have to.
My question is, are there kids? Right?
Probably.
Well, maybe not, because she's working, right? And so
what does he do for work? Do we know?
I don't know. Maybe he's stay at home. Maybe that's the kids, right? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, maybe she's the breadwinner.
And if that's the case,
even better.
Alimony laws are not on the men's side, even if that was the case, right?
Usually, but dude, bro, come on,
bro.
She got fired for doing the hanky panky with other dudes.
Right.
It's like proven, and in a town like Tennessee, he's not going to pay child support. I'll tell you that much.
You think it's the jury's choice in that instance?
I bet the judge is like pretty sympathetic. I could be wrong.
Crazy. I
don't know.
Good stuff, dude. In other news,
myself when I coughed.
That Francis Ngannou the current champ, was released from the UFC.
Why?
He's going abroad, dude. He's probably going to try and have a super fight with Tyson Fury in boxing.
Dude, that's what's up.
Right? Good for him. Go get
I'd
that
watch
cheddar.
that.
Get that cheddar.
I mean, he's not going to win, but, like, good for him.
Yeah, so that's why so Jon Jones is going to be fighting for the title against Cyril Gane. It's a vacant title.
Dude, I heard of a thing, too, with, who is it? I think it was Jake Paul, maybe? Or
Jake
Logan Paul.
Yes.
One of them is supposed to box Nate Diaz.
Yes.
And then 6 months later, have an MMA fight with him.
That was the offer extended.
Yes. What
in
happened?
The PFL, which is an
is.
MMA league that has some interesting rule sets.
Okay. Like what?
It's just like a weird scoring system. So what they have is they have seasons, and like they'll have people fight in like a tournament style for a season, and you get different points that get you up the ladder ranking by different things. Like, so if you were just to win a decision, it's only 1 point. Okay. If you were to finish a guy, right, like a TKO, technical knockout, that is at 2 points. If you're to knock him out cold, a KO,
3 points.
That's 3 points. Yeah.
Should be 4 points.
So they're incentivizing guys to just go hard and knock people out.
Yeah.
So yeah, either that or.
So did he take it? Did Nate Diaz take it?
I don't know. I haven't seen reports of it, to be honest. So,
dude, I want it to happen because I like Nate Diaz.
Dude, here's the thing. We got to give it to Jake Paul because Jake Paul is doing really good at what he's doing, which is playing the villain. People want to watch him lose.
Yeah.
They want to tune in to see him lose. And who do we want him to lose to? None other than the original gangster of MMA.
Yeah, dude. Love Nate.
Now, are we going to be able to understand anything he says on the mic when he's trash talking? Nah, nothing
Nate?
at all.
Yeah, no, yeah. But who cares? You know what's going to be me.
I'm not surprised, man. I'm not surprised.
I love Nate Diaz, dude. Nate Diaz is dope.
It's good stuff, dude. It's very
love
motivating.
That guy. You can understand what he's saying. He's just making a joke.
You can understand what he's saying most of the time. I would never joke about you, Nate Diaz. Please don't hurt me.
Dude, Nate Diaz
is so awesome.
I love Nate, dude. I think he's such a thug.
I want to be like you when I grow up.
Seriously. Me too. I want my own gym, dude.
So I found another meme. There's a report that there's a report that this girl cop stated that she was in an open marriage.
Oh.
Does that make it different?
Well, yeah, I mean, if they're in an open marriage and...
Oh, yikes, dude.
If they're in an open marriage, I mean, that's his fault. You know what I mean?
That is his fault.
Don't agree
Which makes sense why he would stay.
Still not okay, though. Like, she can't do that, especially on duty.
Not on duty, dude.
Nah, dude. See, people like that make me mad, dude. It makes officers look bad.
I feel like you really need boundaries with coworkers. Like, that's just a no-go.
Oh, yeah.
I think if you're single, you just got to avoid the coworker stuff.
Dude, I don't date girl cops.
This is here's another meme. I didn't know if we explored this, but inconvenient timing. Dana White is also launching a power slap boxing league championship. And
dude, that's why he did it.
That's why he did it, dude. Best promotion ever, dude.
Look,
he's
dude,
like, I'm undefeated.
Look who's holding
slap
the belt,
boxing.
dude. Look who's holding the belt.
You're right, dude. He's holding the belt. That's what do you think of that belt? I actually don't
slap, dude.
I think it's pretty sick, actually.
Dude, we should award that as a belt of shame to everybody who slaps their wife.
Dude, I think that's a good meme from now on. Next time, someone famous is convicted of slapping their wife, we just take this belt, we Photoshop it onto their shoulder.
Yes, dude.
Slap. Oh man, dude.
That's hilarious.
Tell you what, they're kicking off 2023 right. They're kicking it off right.
Dude, just all the memes, man. Dude, memes really make things better.
They do make things better.
So much better.
Now, the question is, how long do you have to wait after a tragedy before you make a meme about it?
Oof. According to Ari Shaffir, not long.
Yeah, Ari Shaffir, who joked the day of, right? Or next day? About the death of Kobe Bryant.
I think it might have been the next day.
Nice.
Hey, man, we laugh to keep from crying, right?
You'll have to keep from crying. And that's something I wholeheartedly believe in.
I agree, too.
That's why dark humor exists. That's why, correct me if I'm wrong, but policeman humor, pretty dark.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be, dude. You got to do it in order to survive. You know what I mean?
Dude, also, we should state this. We heard from a friend of ours that similar mentality in the military, people be cheating hoes.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. I've had that confirmed by multiple military members.
So maybe that's just how it is when you engage in like extreme combat risk and you're not around your partner for long periods of time. Those two factors just make it more prone to that type of thing.
Definitely. Well, because one of the things that police officers do too is like if you work with that coworker consistently, you spend a lot of time with them. Like a ton of time.
More than you would spend with your significant other.
In some cases, yeah.
And frequency, as my father would tell me when I was a young teenager, begats intimacy. Thanks, Lyle.
Yep.
And that's why he wouldn't let me go on dates with girls multiple times.
Yeah. And that would help. With that bit of wisdom, kids, we're going to leave you. Not forever. We're coming back.
Not forever. We're just going to the store to grab a pack of smokes.
We'll be right back. I'm getting a gallon of milk. Colin's grabbing some smokes.
Daddy's coming home.
Daddy's coming back.
Until next time, kids. Love you.
We love you.